morning, everybody. I welcome you all to this digital classroom for the subject control systems. In my previous lecture, I gave a brief introduction about time response of a feedback control system, and we defined the standard test signals like impulse signal, step signal, ramp signal, and parabolic signal, and we represented the mathematical expression for these signals and its Laplace transform. Today, we are going to derive the unit step response of a first order system. So let's analyze the time response of a first order system. So if you consider a first order system in which R of s is an input and C of s is the output and G of s is equal to 1 by Ts. So for this given first order system, the closed loop transfer function with unity feedback is given by that G of s is equal to 1 by Ts, where T is a time constant, and G of s is the open loop transfer function. So if you substitute for G of s in the above equation, we get C of s by R of s is equal to 1 by Ts, the whole divided by 1 plus 1 by Ts. Further simplifying, C of s by R of s will be equal to 1 by St of the whole divided by St plus 1 by St. Hence St and St will get cancelled out. After simplification, C of s by R of s will be equal to 1 by St plus 1. The power of s is 1 in the denominator, hence the system is called as a first order system. So C of s by R of s, with respect to the above expression, I have taken R of s towards the right hand side. Hence, R of s can be any input. It can be a step input, it can be an impulse input, it can be a ramp input, and it can be a parabolic input. So before analyzing for the unit step response, unit parabolic response of a first order system, let us analyze for a simple electrical network. So let me take a simple network RC network with Vi of t as the input and V naught of t as the output, and I represents the current flowing through this network. So its S domain is represented as Vi of s and V naught of s, and input I of t can be represented as I of s, and Laplace transform of R is R, and Laplace transform of C is 1 by Cs. So the applied voltage Vi of s is given by R plus 1 by Cs of IFS, and the voltage across the capacitor is given by V0 is equal to 1 by Cs of IFS. So the transfer function V0 of s by Vi of s is given by 1 by Cs of IFS divided by R plus 1 by Cs of IFS, and IFS and IFS will get cancelled out. So we get V0 by Vi as 1 by Cs the whole divided by RCS plus 1 by Cs. For the simplification, Cs and Cs will get cancelled out. So V0 by Vi will be equal to 1 by RCS plus 1, where T is equal to RC is nothing but a time constant. Hence V0 by Vi is equal to 1 by St plus 1. As the power of S is 1, we can call it as a first order system. Let us take a first order system and let us calculate the response of the first order system subjected to impulse signal as an input. So let me consider a first order system with open loop transfer function G of s is equal to 1 by Ts. Now it is subjected to an impulse signal as an input, in which impulse signal del of t exists only at t is equal to 0, del of t will be equal to 1. Hence, the Laplace transform of del of t is del of s. For unit impulse, del of s will be equal to 1. As it is given as an input to the first order system, we can represent it as R of s is equal to del of s is equal to 1. Substituting R of s is equal to 1 in the transfer function of the first order system, we know the transfer function of the first order system as C of s by R of s is equal to 1 by St plus 1. Just now we have derived for it. I have taken R of s towards the right hand side, and I'm going to substitute for R of s is equal to 1 as the Laplace transform of the impulse input signal is 1 here. So after substituting for R of s is equal to 1, C of s will be equal to 1 by Ts plus 1. Now the procedure is very straightforward. If I take the inverse Laplace transform of C of s, I can obtain C of t, that is nothing but the response of a first order system subjected to impulse response. So now I'm rearranging this expression to equate and relate with the Laplace transform pair. So I have just taken t is common outside from the denominator, so it can be written as 1 by t of s plus 1 by t. So I can rewrite it as C of s is equal to 1 by t the whole divided by s plus 1 by t. So if I take the inverse Laplace transform of C of s, I can obtain C of t. So we know the Laplace transform pair as L inverse of A by S plus A is equal to A into e to the power minus at. In the above expression, capital A is nothing but the denominator part 1 by t, and small a is nothing but from the denominator combination of S plus 1 by t as small a. So substituting for capital A and small a in the expression of the Laplace transform pair, we get C of t as 1 by t into e to the power of minus t multiplied by 1 by t. So this is the response of an impulse response for a first order system. So let us look into the response. C of t is equal to 1 by t into e to the power minus t by t. So let us formulate in the form of a table for different values of t and plot it in the form of a graph. At t is equal to 0, C of t will be equal to 1 by t. It will be somewhere here in the graph. And at t is equal to capital T, we get C of t as 0.367 by t. It's somewhere here. And at 2t, it is 0.135 by t. I have marked here in this place. And at 3t, it is around 0.049 divided by t. And when t reaches infinity, C of t will be equal to 0. And if I join all the points, the response looks like this. So the unit impulse response C of t is exponentially decaying signal for positive values of t, and it is 0 for negative. It's clear that it is exponentially decaying. Moving on to the next topic, let us derive the expression for the step response of a first order system. So let us consider a first order system given by RFS as the input and CFS as the output, and the open loop transfer function GFS is equal to 1 by TS. So now let us consider a unit step signal to be as an input, where U of t is given by 1 for t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 for t less than 0. So now let us consider the step signal as an input, and its Laplace transform of the step signal is given by U of s is equal to 1 by s. As we are giving it as an input to the first order system, R of s is equal to 1 by s. Substituting R of s is equal to 1 by s in the transfer function of the first order system, we know the transfer function of the first order system is C of s by R of s is equal to 1 by st plus 1. I've taken R of s towards the right hand side, and I'm going to substitute for R of s as 1 by s. Once after substituting for R of s as 1 by s in this expression, we get C of s is equal to 1 by s into Ts plus 1. So rearranging the above equation, 1 by st of s plus 1 by t. Again rewriting the equation, 1 by t of s into s plus 1 by t. Now the procedure is very straightforward. I have to perform partial fraction for this above expression, and I have to map it with the Laplace transform pair, and I have to take the inverse Laplace transform of it, and just we can obtain the step response of the first order system. So let us do partial fraction for CFS. So CFS can be written as 1 by t divided by s into s plus 1 by t as a by s plus b by s plus 1 by t. So now let's calculate for a. So to find a is equal to C of s multiplied by denominator of a at s is equal to 0. To find b is equal to C of s multiplied by denominator of b at the root of the denominator of b is s plus 1 by t is equal to 0. Hence s will be equal to minus 1 by t. So it will be at s is equal to minus 1 by t. So we can find a by substituting first for CFS multiplied by denominator of a is here s at s is equal to 0. S and s will get cancelled out, and we can substitute for s is equal to 0. Hence we get 1 by t divided by 1 by t. Hence A will be equal to 1. To calculate B, substitute for CFS multiplied by denominator of B is nothing but S plus 1 by t at S is equal to minus 1 by t. S plus 1 by t and S plus 1 by t will get cancelled out. Let's substitute for S is equal to minus 1 by t. Hence we get 1 by t divided by minus 1 by t. That is D is equal to minus 1. So now let's substitute for A and B in equation number 1. And if I take the Laplace transform of CFS, I can obtain the response of unit step signal for a first order system. A is 1 and B is minus 1. Now I have to take the inverse Laplace transform of the above equation. So C of t is equal to L inverse of CFS, where CFS is 1 by S minus 1 by S plus 1 by t. So we know that L inverse of 1 by S is nothing but 1. Inverse Laplace transform of 1 by S plus 1 by t is e to the power of minus t by capital T. Relate with the Laplace transform pair, 1 by S plus A is equal to e to the power of minus at. Here A is nothing but 1 by t. Hence it is e to the power of minus t divided by t. Thus we have obtained the response of a first order system subjected to unit step signal as an input. Now let's plot the graph for the response which we have obtained. C of t is equal to 1 minus e to the power of minus t by t. Let us formulate in a form of a table and substitute for values, different values of t, and plot the response. At t is equal to 0, the response is also equal to 0. At t is equal to capital T, C of t is equal to 0.63. It is somewhere here. And at 2t it is 0.86. I have marked somewhere here. And at 3t it is around 0.95. I have marked it here. And when t reaches, it tends to infinity, it will be equal to 1. And the response looks like this. With respect to input R of t unit step, you have obtained the response. So now the step response of the first order system. Here the system has taken 5 time constant to reach its final value. First, at time t it is 63.2%, at 2t it is 86.5%, at 3t it is 95%, at 4t is 98.2%, and at 5t it is almost reaching its final state, but yet it is not reached 100%, it is around 99.3%. So it has taken 5 time constants to reach its final value. So we have a very good relationship between step and impulse response. The unit step response of the first order system is given by C of t is equal to 1 minus e to the power minus t by t, which we have derived just now. Now, if you take the differentiation of this unit step response C of t with respect to time t, let us see what happens. So d by dt of C of t, if I differentiate this unit step response, d by dt of, here C of t is nothing but 1 minus e to the power minus t by t. So differentiation of d by dt of 1 is 0 and d by dt of e to the power minus t by t is nothing but differentiation of e to the power minus at will be equal to e to the power minus at multiplied by minus a. Hence here we have a as 1 by t. Hence the differentiation will be minus 1 by t into e to the power minus t by t. Already we have a minus. So d by dt of C of t will be equal to 1 by t into e to the power minus t by t. And this response is nothing but the impulse response. Hence, differentiating the unit step response, we can obtain the response of an impulse. So finally, we have derived the expression for a unit step response of a first order system. And in my next lecture, I will be deriving the expression for steady state error and its error constants. Thank you.